Yo guys, what's up everyone? Crypto Henry here, and I have a very important message regarding ETH. What's happening to ETH? ETH is getting deflationary. ETH at the moment, Ethereum is deflationary, and this has a huge impact on the price. And the price is not moving yet, but I'm pretty sure it will move. You can check this video up here that I made a few days ago where I talk about the impact that the current ETH issuance and the ETH burning will have on the ETH price. And over the last few days, we had one single project that is burning more ETH than usually is consuming more gas fees. And this one single project is turning ETH into a deflationary asset, meaning that ETH is becoming ultrasound money. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. And I want to show you here, I really like this website, Ultrasound Money. You can check it at ultrasound.money. And you have here in these sides, you have the ETH supply since the merge. And you can see that for a few days since the merge happened September 15, it was inflationary, way less inflationary than it was before. But as you can see here, for the last 3 days, the inflation rate is negative. You start to lose issuance, right? We actually have more burning than is issuance. And if you simulate here proof of work, the previous proof of work, in proof of work, we'll have a annual issuance of 3.69%. And at the current rate, we have 0.09%. This is very bullish because it's burning more and more ETH. But in a minute, I will show you what's generating all these burns. So something is consuming a lot of gas fees. Whenever the gas fees on the Ethereum blockchain are higher than 15 GUI that you have here, or 18 GUI, no, higher than 15 GUI, yes, you have more ETH burning than the ETH issuance. This happens because of the EIP 1559, where basically part of the gas fees that are paid every time you do a transaction, part of these gas fees are burned. And the higher the gas fees, the higher the burning. And whenever you have more than 15 GUI, we have ETH becoming deflationary. So we have here all the gas fees, and over the last 1 day, for example, the deflation rates is minus 0.43%. This is very exciting. But what's generating these deflation rates? So if we scroll down here, we see that there is a project called XEN Crypto, or XEN, I don't know, Crypto, that is burning a lot of gas, right? Because people are interacting a lot with these projects. We used to have for months, it used to be Uniswap V3 in the first place. Uniswap is a DEX, and people, every time you transact in these DEX, you need to pay a little bit of gas fees. And this Uniswap was the first place, but now we have this XEN Crypto. And how is this impacting the ETH price? Well, if we look at the charts, not much. Well, ETH, in fact, over the last few days is outperforming NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ stock index is down almost 4%, while ETH is up 0.25%. And this is not much. But once people realize that ETH issuance is declining, right? And ETH is becoming a more and more scarce asset. Once people realize this, I think it will have a big impact in the price. Okay, so what's happening? Why do we have this ETH burning? So we have this one single project, XEN Crypto, that is consuming over 20% of the gas fees on the Ethereum blockchain. Guys, and you really need to have into account this is only because of one project. Once we are in a bull market and you have not only one, but you have 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 projects burning this amount of fees, which is what we used to have 1 year ago, this will become highly deflationary, highly scarce, and people will wake up and start buying ETH. So we need to be aware of this from the investor perspective and maybe take some action at the moment. What I'm doing personally, and this is just my personal opinion, not financial advice, I'm dollar cost averaging ETH at the moment because it's cheap, and I don't think people wake up for the fact that ETH is becoming a deflationary asset, and that if we have one single project that is already responsible for ETH deflation, and only because we have like 20 something Gwei. Look, 1 year ago, when it was the NFT frenzy, used to have always over 100 Gwei. The minimum like that we saw in Gwei in gas consumption for months, it was over 100 Gwei. And now we have like 20 something, and it's already deflationary, so creating already deflationary ETH. So if you have at least 100 Gwei, or sometimes we used to have like 200 Gwei, this is 4 or 8 times more than the gas fees that we have now. So you have a even sharper decline. You have like a straight line going to this floor and burning down the entire ETH issuance. Once people realize this, I think it will be very bullish. Okay, so let's take a look at this XEN Crypto. So if I click here on the token smart contract, you can check the smart contract, but what I want to show you here first is the analytics. Transaction fees. So we can see that over the last 3 or 4 days only, just the smart contract, just people interacting with the smart contract to mint XEN, they spent $4.5 million worth of transaction fees, or worth of gas fees, and part of these transactions are being burned, and that's why these ETH is becoming deflationary. So what is XEN Crypto? Be your own bank, mint your way to freedom. So it seems that XEN is a new token that is trying to do like a fair launch, so people can mint and can participate. It's kind of proof of participation. I don't know that much about XEN, but you can check the website, and you can check also their Twitter, and this is the guy that created XEN. No pre-mint, no admin keys, no immutable contracts, no listing in centralized exchanges, starts with zero supply, 100% transparent, and on-chain. Seems to be interesting, but I really don't know much about it. Personally, I have minted, but it was just for fun to test, and I minted yesterday when the price was how much? When I minted, the price was like 0.0003, and now the price is 0.00019. So the price in 24 hours dropped like 70%. If you want to mint these, you can mint maybe just for fun. You are just going to pay the gas fee, so it's not going to hurt much. Maybe you pay like $4 or $5 gas fees, but you need to have into account just one thing. I was exploring the smart contract here, and I couldn't see a hard cap for the supply. There is no maximum supply. So if there is no maximum supply, people can mint the heck out of this, and you can have like billions and billions of tokens out there. And this is probably not good for the price, so I don't know if it is really worth to mint or not. Well, again, if you go and mint for fun and pay $4, it's not a big deal. But if there is no hard cap, well, then the price is going to be probably in the future way lower than these here. All right, guys, I hope you are as excited as I am regarding the ETH future. If one single project that is driving more transaction fees to the network is already making ETH deflationary, is already burning more ETH than what is the issuance, and is forcing ETH to become a more scarce asset. Imagine if we have 5 or 10 or 20 or 100 projects, which is what we used to have like a year ago. This is really going to create a huge deflation rate on ETH. This is going to create a reflexive effect. What is a reflexive effect? Well, once people notice what's happening to ETH, the more people will buy ETH, the higher the transaction fees go. Higher transaction fees, more burning, more scarcity, more people buy, even higher transaction fees, even more burning, even more scarcity, and that sounds extremely exciting to me. All right, guys, that's all for today. As always, I will see you tomorrow.